Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Ew, what was... Okay, so in about 30 minutes I have an interview for a job, and I've done one online job interview. This is going to be now my second, and honestly I feel like whenever I have one of these, I never... Oh, there we go. So I feel like I'm never fully prepared because they don't really teach you these kind of things at school. No one really expected to do like online virtual interviews in case a pandemic would arise, because that's just crazy, right? Sorry if the glare is like too much. I have the interview happening soon, and I just wanted to take you guys along with me to see exactly like how it goes, in case you have one coming up, in case you're curious to see how it goes. It's not too much. It's like an actual interview in person, except it's virtually done, and that's pretty much self-explanatory. So yeah, hopefully this video helps you in any way. So first thing first, just like any other interview, you want to make sure that you are dressed for the occasion. So as you can see here, my waist up, I'm all business attire, but the bottoms can just stay PJ bottoms because you're only recording yourself from the waist up. As for when it comes to the kind of look, they told me to come in ready for like a business attire kind of meeting. And honestly, when it comes to these kind of notes, I never know for sure exactly what kind of hairstyle to go with. So throughout this, you're going to see me switch hairstyles on and off. And then you also need to make sure that you have a proper headphones headset so you can probably hear the interviewer. And so if you are trying, or if you do decide to use your speakers to listen to them, there's going to be a feedback and they're going to be hearing echo sounds, which is very unprofessional. So make sure you have headphones. And yes, I do have cat ears on mine, but believe me when I say these are always a great conversation starter. So if anything, don't be afraid to show them a little bit of your personality, because you know, why not? Next, what you want to make sure to do, especially if you live in a loud household, is to put up a sign so no one can interfere with the interview. And now you also have to make sure that you have a proper background setting. So as you can see here, this is a lot more messier compared to my blank wall, so that felt like best for the business attire kind of meeting. And as you can see here, I'm just kind of like setting up my room. If you have LED lights, try to go with something that isn't too vibrant and that actually helps to bring out the colors of your walls. My walls are kind of like a light purple pinkish, so I put the lights according to that color. And over here you just see me just setting up, having the Zoom call, giving myself a little prayer. And I kind of realized after a while that I should probably take off the llama banners. Yep, that doesn't seem professional. And just kind of like psych yourself up. Because I did go into this interview a little bit more earlier than expected, I gave myself the time to prepare myself, do multiple mic checks to see if the source of the sound is working, that you can hear yourself properly and clearly. But then I realized for some reason I couldn't hear myself until I took in that my headphones were just never plugged in to begin with. And just like any other interview, start off with a nice warm smile to greet the interviewer, yes. And sometimes they'd ask you, hey, can you hear me? And then you'd have to respond whether or not you can hear them so they can adjust their microphone. Then you do the same thing to make sure that your microphone is also properly set up. And it's just a smooth sailing from there. My interview went very, very well. Again, like I said, the cat ears were definitely a conversation starter. She asked if I was a gamer, and I responded, yes, I am. Got into the topics of what kind of games we like to play, back and forth, and it was a very, very nice and just very, very comforting interview. And I wish you all the best of luck with your interview. Make sure to just quickly go through this checklist that I provided. I will be putting the steps in the description if you want this all written down. And honestly, again, it's like an in-person interview, it's just virtual. So there's some things that you'd have to like adjust or get used to. And it's not that bad, it's not that difficult. And yes, my name is Bunny Blue, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.